Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ep.2 Bobcat, and today I'm starting my very first zoo with y'all. Since I'm from Northern Ireland myself, don't know if you can tell by the accent or not. Well, some of you might know that Northern Ireland is known as the Emerald Isles, so I thought it would be only fitting if we named our zoo the Emerald Wilds. Don't know if that's too on the nose, but I like it. So I'm planning this to be a long-term project, where we're going to grow the park together, and I can't wait to share the journey with you. So I have an idea for the start of this entrance. I like the idea of somehow sinking this area into the ground, maybe making it as if people are coming in on a train, a subway, to the zoo. So I'm going to attempt to do that now. Um, so yeah, hope you enjoy. Right. So I've attempted something. Um, I'm by no means a builder, so hoping as this goes on we will get better together. I will put in at some point a fake subway in here. I think it looks actually not too bad, to be honest, at the minute. I'm not 100% sure on my come again sign, but I think just for the sake of a small sign at the minute, I think that's pretty good. I don't really want to go into too much detail at the minute until we get our first exhibit. So, to kick things off, obviously we're starting at the very front of the zoo. I would like an entrance plaza, if I can. And I was thinking that if possible, now I don't know if it can be done or not, but I'm going to attempt. You come up here. I'll put in some maybe information desks. That will be your um, insinuated ticket booths. Obviously, the ticket is actually down in there, but you know we don't have to. No one has to know that. That's fine. I want information desks here. Maybe stick the staff building over here for now, and if possible, I would like to have an entrance plaza that actually is inside of a peafowl exhibit. So basically, the first thing the guests will do is actually enter an exhibit, or a habitat, sorry. So I feel like that could work really well. That it would look like they're all free roaming, but again, I'm not sure if it'll work the way I'm hoping it will. But sure, we will. We will see how it goes. Let me know in the comments, obviously, if you have any other ideas of how to improve anything, or if you want to name any animals, etc. But for now, let's get the animals in. So, yes, I shall see you in a minute. So I have a rough idea of what I'm uh, trying to go for here. Maybe at some point I would like to get a fountain in the center. I'd like to get these peapowls in first of all, though, so I can actually see what I'm working with in terms of their environment. I'm hoping this is big enough. I think it, I mean, it must be. It's massive. So 2,820 and the peafowl. Yeah, they only need 312. How many do they need together? 4 to 20. So let's, if we can, we'll go for an even, I don't know, 8. 4 female, 4 male. And we'll see how we go with that. So let's see. And they're going to have Babinos. Let's try moving 16, and I'll keep a, yeah, we're plenty of space. So let's see if we can get some of these in, and then we can start obviously building up the environment. Frontier. That's actually not too bad. Get her as well. Get him. If you can, always try and get from Frontier Sioux. It means the animals aren't related. Obviously, whenever other people put them up for trade, you don't know if they're related or not, so it's just a little tip there. But, you know, it's also not the biggest deal at the end of the day, so if you can't get anything and the only one you can get is from somebody else's Sioux, like this, for example, this is pretty good as well. The longevity is not great, but by itself, it isn't that bad. So let's say you had none for cash, you can always just get this anyway. It's not going to change anything. It's just if you're wanting to keep your animals from inbreeding, usually the best bet is to try and go for Frontier. It's not great. You know, well, if I get one from him, I think that's okay. So why not? Or her, Refuge Sovereign. Thank you. That's not too bad. Okay, but yeah, no, not terrible. No ads. I mean, that's enough for now, so we can try and get more. We just need 1 more male and 2 more females. Send them to quarantine so they can get checked over by our staff, make sure they're not too sick. And then we shall start working on our little area here, and we'll see how we go. Oh, there we go. That's now starting to pass. Happy days. Watch them all run. Oh. Here it comes. Our first animal. So happy to be here. They are pretty. Righteous. Well, if somebody would like to name any of these, to be fair, if anyone has any suggestions for names, please feel free to comment. This is our first animal in the entire Sioux, so obviously he is a special. So keep that in mind. Well, now that I've got them in, I can actually start working on this. So I shall work on that now, and I shall see you all in a sec. So I was sort of obviously playing around. I think you maybe get the gist of what I'm going for here. I would like an actual place for the guests to come in. They can chill. They can, you know, eat their food with these people running around them wildly. I noticed just whenever I started to look at it all, they're actually quite happy with everything in here as it is, which is great. So I'm not going to change their environment too much because obviously if they're happy enough, then I'm happy enough. I will add obviously some flowers, different things in though, just to build it up. Um, so I'm thinking over here we got drinks. We'll have merchandise, and over here a couple of bits of food, and then toilets maybe in this section. I think that's pretty good, to be fair. Um, so yes, I it appears to be working. We'll see, I guess, how we go. I'm not 100% sure that yes. Okay, so if you'd seen me there putting these in, basically you need these in order for this to activate, letting you know the guests roam. Amount of roaming guests? No, that's fine. Everyone can roam like crazy. I think there's a way to turn it so they can like walk off the path. I'm not 100% sure, so if someone can let me know, that'd be great. I do need a power source. I still need some more, like I said, plants, different vegetation, and I'm going to build some sort of a wee shelter area for the peafowl, maybe here at the back. Um, I would like to get them a water source in the center as the fountain if I can. But if you've played this game, you know yourselves, the pathing in Planet Zoo is atrocious. So yes, we'll see how we go. Um, so yeah, without further ado, I guess I shall start into doing this up a bit more, and we'll see how far we get. So chat to you in a minute. To be honest, I think that actually doesn't look that bad. I just need to check if they can get out, so I'll do that now. I don't remember how to get heat maps though. I'm gonna have to just assume they can't for now, and I will look it up at some point, but I think that looks quite cute, to be honest. And the peafowl seem happy. That is some enrichment for them. I don't have very much, but that's obviously something to work on. Now I know this map's quite hilly, but in Northern Ireland everything is sort of hilly. There is a zoo you see in Belfast Zoo. It's basically built onto a mountain, which is kind of what I was originally planning to sort of recreate, but then I realised that building into a mountain in Planet Zoo would be extremely difficult. So thought, oh no, you know what? For the sake of it, we'll build our own. I am planning though to name different areas of the zoo after places in Northern Ireland. So maybe if we get an Arctic, for example, that'll be Antrim Arctic, or Randallstown Reptile House. You know, play on words, things like that. I just think it sounds pretty cool, to be honest. Yes, so they seem happy at the minute. everything's good. The guests seem to be having somewhat fun. I do like that they can free roam, which is what I was hoping for, so I'm glad they do that. It means they can go anywhere they want. I'm hoping that doesn't stress the peafowls out too much, but I know they are confident, as far as I remember. Yeah, they are confident, and guests can interact, so I feel like that just makes sense. Just realized I have information bins. That's a good idea. Just never have too much conditions. Especially at the start. Because we're running losing money, which is just perfect. But I'm hoping that will pick up. If not, I can close some of the stores. And obviously we can work on that. I do need power in this area, so let me pause it for a second. Let's see if we can get some of that power. I suppose I could hide it here, but then guests will go behind. I think for the sake of just now, this will do. And I will research and try to get some solar panels to stop the ugly effect as such. I also need to get some water treatment in. Our little... Oh, dogs are barking. Give me 2 seconds. The joys of having 3 dogs. They are unpredictable at the best times. So, and for anyone that's curious, I have 2 Pomeranians and a Jack Russell crossed with a Chihuahua. So, I will fix this at some point. This is just temporary, because obviously this will all be connected to 2 different areas of our zoo. I'm hoping in the next episode we will start into... I'm planning to call it Fermanagh Forest, which I'm hoping to add some wolves in. I'm hoping that'll bring in enough money to sort of keep us going. Is our money... See, it's like, it's in between bad and good. I feel like if we need to, we can get a loan, but for now, I don't think it's that necessary, but I suppose you never know with this game. And, you know, that's the whole point of this series, is to try and make everyone happy, everyone comfortable, while making money. I need to start research on these guys before they get too miserable without having any enrichment. Oh. In case anyone's wondering why I'm a wee bit clunky with obviously the computer thing, I've played Fantasy before on the console. This is my first time playing it on the PC, so please try and bear with me. Pet research. I would like some Indian people. And mechanic, I need... Ideally, I would like to get all of this at some point. I do plan to buy some of the DLCs as well, but for now I would like to get some. So yes, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a wee bit cautious about the money. I wonder if it's worth... Obviously, vendors are quite cheap as it is. I was wondering if it was worth maybe getting rid of somebody at the start, but I don't think it is, to be honest. Maybe just if I train them up, that'll make more money overall. Train doing the map that makes it a lot better. Oh yes, and work zones. I need to add an everything work zone, and then I need to add individual places. This probably could be called the Emerald Plaza, given that the zoo itself is the Emerald Wilds. I will make a big sign at some point, possibly over this. And it's quite small. I don't know. Maybe even a big sign here. We can work on that. But yes, I think this is quite cute. I think this turned out quite well. I like the whole concept that they come in a subway. So I will try my best to build that in at some point. I think that would be a really good addition to the zoo. And I plan to add a lot more hills, make it a lot more hilly and foresty, and fill it out with some wilding, etc. So yes, we'll see how we go. What are people thinking of the prices? So you can take a price that's great. That means I can make it fair by putting up just slightly. Still great. Yeah, good. That's good. They're happy. They're happy enough. So maybe just add in some education. And then I think that is enough for our first episode, which I'm very chuffed to have actually got going. Oh, can we not? Is it because it's in a exhibit? Habitat, is it 100%? Or is it just uneven in general? I'm not sure. That's sad, but that's not the end of the world. We can work on that. Sticking to things. Recycling, of course. Oh, toilets. I don't really have the money for it, to be honest with you, but that's okay. I'd like to just get in some education. I think I'm gonna They're so annoying. Not bad. Makes it more interesting. Been more things there for completely silent. Look at that lovely little sign. It's fine, it's fine. Well, if we get one life, I'll maybe attempt to make it a little bit better. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. I'm honestly very chuffed with this. I know it looks quite bare, but the peafowls themselves don't really like a lot of coverage, as you can see, so I don't really want to go too far. Maybe add a couple more trees in, but overall I don't really think it's that needed. And I wanted to keep this area here just sort of clear, just so people can see, you know, obviously the workers coming in and out. I think that's always nice to see whenever you're in an actual zoo, seeing them being fed and stuff. Oh, this is nice. Let me just add a moment here, just to add a bit of pop of colour. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. How many did we need again? So we need 2 boys. I know we were going for 8, I think. So 1 boy and 2 girls, if possible. Her immunity's bad, but I feel like she's pretty good overall, so I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna go for her, and then really are good with trash if I can. Especially not there. I could get the boy. He's white, so it's quite interesting. It's what's it called? Leucistic. I mean, that's he ain't me soon. I mean, it is nice, although I feel like once you put one in, then they all start becoming leucistic, and I do like the range of colors. You know what? Because it's our first habitat and it's the start of our zoo, I'm gonna say yes. Let's just go for it. So thank you so much, Amy. We will get these gorgeous birds into their habitat. I just got an achievement for the first time, which was to do research enough. So this is how you know I haven't played very much on this. I do know how to play, I think. Well, I guess we'll find out if the money goes up or not. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm quite happy with this. I think this is cool, and I would like to create obviously little areas for these guys, and maybe like say ticket booth just here. I'm gonna add some railings along the side so nobody just runs around and yeets themselves off the side. But thankfully they don't do that in Planet Zoo, but you never know. Things that information that's in there costs way too much. I'm sorry. I know they cost a lot, but I kind of need them to. Otherwise, we're not going to get very well. Not going to do very well. Oh, one of these guys are done. I think that'll do us for this episode. And yeah, I am excited to see how we get on the next one. So I'll stick these in, and I shall hopefully see you all back in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, and leave any comments for names for animals or animal suggestions that you think could work. Even if you want to name some of the staff, feel free. I'm up for it all. Yes, so I shall see you all again soon.